Hi, my name is Tom. I'm a parent, and this is my 2-minute tip. This is a tip on how to not drive your kids crazy. And actually, the Bible talks about the fact we can do this as parents. Ephesians 6:4 says, "Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord." Don't drive your kids up the wall, the Bible says. Now, these words were written to dads originally, but we all know that they fit with both of us as moms and dads. We got to be sensitive to what our kids are going through, the impact of our words, or we can drive them crazy. And in this verse, it talks about it, especially in the area of how we discipline our kids. So let me talk to you about 4 things that we can do. I've done these things sometimes. It's not like any of us are perfect in this, but 4 things that we can do that drive our kids crazy. One is unclear boundaries. Often, we're just not specific enough in our directions to our kids. Don't watch too much TV. Well, how much is too much? 5 hours sounds good to me, says our kids. Be sure to be in early, we say to our teenager. 3 in the morning, that's early, they say. Or don't wear short dresses. Well, what's too short? Clear boundaries mean that we say how much is too much and how late is too late and how short is too short. Clear boundaries also mean that we're specific about what will happen if the child crosses those boundaries. Another thing that drives our kids crazy is inconsistent discipline. Just think of this in terms of your work. One day, you get a high five for being great with people on the phone, and then the next day, you're called on the carpet for spending too much time with people on the phone. It's enough to drive you crazy, and our kids feel the same way when we give completely different discipline in the same situations. Now, I've done it. Our parents did the same thing to us. It's amazing that any of us have any measure of emotional health, but it is something we could all get better at. A third thing that can drive them crazy is unreasonable demands. We make an unreasonable demand anytime we ask a child to do something that's beyond their abilities. It obviously doesn't work to discipline a child to get an A in math when a B would be a miraculous event like the splitting of the Red Sea for them. And then the final one is unspoken expectations. Of all the potential points of the way we frustrate our kids and the discipline of our kids, this might be the greatest. This is when we have some expectation of what we're disciplining our child toward, but we've never spoken it, not to them and possibly not even to ourselves. So we have an unspoken expectation that our child will attend the college that we intended. Yet we know that the grades that they're getting, they're not going to get them accepted. So we discipline them toward better grades without ever really saying why. This creates a lot of tension and frustration. So let me end this tip with just a simple question we can ask ourselves. Ask yourself, what expectation do I need to free my child from?